Well, it is undoubtedly one of the most eagerly anticipated fixtures in the English game, as two historical heavyweights square up to each other, ready to go blow for blow in what remains one of the game's intense rivalries. There are some that argue, and with some validity, that the significance of this fixture has diminished to a small extent since its heyday back in the 90s and mid-2000s, when these two teams were lapping up the lion's share of silverware season after season. Times have changed since, thanks largely to the emergence of other ambitious teams, but there is no doubt that this remains one of the hottest tickets around. It has the history, it has the hype, and it has always provided high entertainment. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
We have already started here. And they've got a throw. That's headed upfield. That is good alertness. David Seaman, clearly one of the finest English goalkeepers of modern times.
Well, Peter, if you're part of the defence in front of him, the lines of communication are fully open. He has a big say in redirecting traffic away from his box.
And his career went on and on and on.
Listen, the best tend to stay around.
Nice interception, well timed. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Jorginho. Diogo Dalot. Havertz. Out to the right. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Malacia. Menu. Looking for the run. That has been cut short. Malacia. Now Ugarte. He's looking wide. Passes short and sharp. Oh, there's a probing ball. Malacia. Malacia. He has found a way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rice. And here's Jesus. Oh, shooting chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
He's had it taken off him. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Alvarez! And it's come back out to him. What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So we have the first goal.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Ugarte. That's going to go a long way. That's a lovely, neat pass. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and as the focal point of the attack, he can't be allowed to breathe. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Diogo Dallo.
The attendance for this match
It's going to be another throw.
987.
Oh, that's fabulous. Ugarte. Hits one!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Malacia. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bruno Fernandes. Saka. Oh, this looks sharp. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
That's really well cleared. Rice. 75 minutes played. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Cleared away. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 9.
Goes in for the header!
Rashford.
Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Good effort from distance. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Played out to the right.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Very much into the last knockings. Menu. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Saka.
3 minutes added time.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Gets his pass away, engages and forces him off the ball. Rashford. And that will be it. Arsenal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Saka taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.